Good morning. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. You're joining me for the part 7 of our AI Enterprise Architecture series, and today we'll explore AI Business Architecture, the layer that ensures AI isn't just impressive technology but a driver of real businesses' value. Think of it like a restaurant. Great chefs and kitchen are important, but success depends on the business plan, aligning menus, service, and customer needs with the overall strategy. In the same way, AI business architecture connects AI initiatives with goals, processes, and outcome so organization can scale responsibly and competitively. In this episode, we'll break down the principles, core components, challenges, and strategic importance of AI business architecture with simple analogies and practical insight. So, let's dive in and see how this layer transforms AI from scattered experiments into strategic business advantage. Welcome. This is Savit Vittal Salian. Namaskar. The agenda for today. While infrastructure technology, application, and information architecture provides the technical and operational layer of AI AI business architecture ensures that AI creates measurable business values. It defines the business process, organizational models, and value streams that integrates AI into strategy, governance, and operations. In simple terms, infrastructure is where the AI runs. Technology is how AI is built. Application is what AI does. Information is what AI consumes. And business architecture is why AI matters. Without this layer, AI risks becoming an isolated innovation lab, disconnected from strategic objective and unable to scale enterprise wide. AI business architecture is about how AI supports the business, its goals, processes, people, and value delivery. It connects AI capabilities like chatbot for fraud detection or personalization to business outcome like better customer services for reducing risk, bringing in higher efficiency, or bringing in new revenue streams. In short, it's a blueprint that makes sure AI is not just a cool technology but actually useful for the businesses and its customers. Let's take a example. Think of a restaurant business. The business goal is to serve great food, make customers happy, and in return earn profit. The process is taking orders, cooking meals, serving, billing, and getting feedbacks. From an AI business architecture, AI aligns with these processes, such as example, a chatbot takes the online order, which is like a customer service. AI predicts what ingredients are needed each week for the supply chain. AI personalizes menu suggestions. Like a customer like you often order pasta, the recommendation, if you remember how your app works for ordering food. Then AI detects any suspicious payment. This is like for avoiding fraud or for fraud prevention. Just like a restaurant business model guides how food is made and served, AI business architecture guides how AI adds value to the company's strategy and operations. The key takeaways. Well, AI business architecture is the bridge between AI technology and business strategies. It ensures AI projects aren't random experiments, but are aligned, valuable, and trusted, directly supporting the organization's goals. Just like a restaurant carefully designs its service, kitchen, and menu to delight customers and stay profitable, AI business architecture ensures AI delivers real business impact. So, while the technical layer of AI covering infrastructure, technology, and application, and of course information makes AI possible, AI business architecture makes AI valuable. It ensures that AI initiatives are directly tied to the strategy, its governance, and measurable business outcomes. By defining the right business processes, organizational models, and value streams, AI business architecture aligns innovation with growth, efficiency, and risk management. For the organization, this is where AI stops being a cost center or an experiment and becomes a strategic driver of enterprise value and competitiveness. Summarizing, thinking of AI business architecture like running a restaurant, the business goal is clear: to serve great food, make your customers happy, and earn profit in the process. AI fits into each step of the process. The chatbot takes the online order, AI predicts ingredients for the week, personalizes menus, suggests for favorite dishes, and fraud detection protects payments. Just like a restaurant designs its services and menu around customer needs, AI business architecture ensures AI isn't just a fancy tech. It's aligned with business goals and delivers real value. Principles of AI business architecture. There are five aspects here: strategic alignment, value stream orientation, business IT convergence, governance and accountability, and scalability and replicability. AI initiatives must directly map to the business goals, which goes revenue growth, risk reduction, customer experience. This is strategic alignment. You need to identify where AI delivers the most value across the customer journey, product lifecycle, and business operations. This is orienting to the value stream. Business leaders and technology architects should co-create the AI initiatives. This is business and IT convergence. You need to ensure or assign clear ownership for AI business processes and outcomes. That's the governance and accountability aspect. You need to design business processes that can scale AI from a proof of concept to an enterprise transformation. That's the scalability and replicability aspect. So these are the five important principles from an AI business architecture perspective. So to make sure AI really adds business value, AI business architecture follows some guiding principles. The first is AI must support business goals and should not exist as a side project. Example, in a restaurant, AI helps serve food faster and improve customer experience. It's not just about adding any fancy gadget in the kitchen. When done properly, that's a proper alignment with the business strategy. Next is every AI initiative should deliver measurable value. Either it could be bringing in efficiency, bringing in revenue, reducing the risk, and so on. Example, a recommendation system that increases sale by suggesting popular dish to customers. When achieved, that's bringing a value to the table. That's a value driven design. The next is AI should enhance customer satisfaction and trust. Example, a chatbot that quickly handles customer queries, making ordering smooth and frustration free, is seen as a customer centric focus. Brings value to the table, to the business as well as to the customers. The next is AI should fit into end to end workflow and not just sit in isolation. Example, from predicting ingredient needs to tracking delivery. AI integrates across the restaurant's operations. So that's your integration. So from predicting ingredient to tracking deliveries. Once done, that's a proper integration across your processes. From a scalability and flexibility perspective, solutions should grow with the business and should be able to adapt to changes. Example, a system that works for one restaurant but can scale across a chain of 50 shows that scalability and flexibility is part of your architecture. Next is an AI should be explainable so that the stakeholder understands the decision that has been taken. Example, if a loan is denied by a bank in its AI system, it should explain why. Just like a restaurant explaining why we are out of pasta due to supply issues. Due to supply issues. The reason for it. Once achieved, that shows transparency and trust is built into your architecture. The next aspect is governance and compliance by design. AI must follow the laws, follow the ethics required to for the business and the accountability rules. Example, keeping customer payment data secure, like following food safety standards in a restaurant. Once in place, it shows that you have a proper governance and compliance, and it's part of your design, part of your business architecture. So, to summarize it, focus AI on making service faster, not on irrelevant experiments. That's alignment. Use AI to reduce food waste by predicting the demand. That's bringing in value. Personalized menu suggestions. That's been customer centric. Connect AI to ordering, cooking, delivery, and payments. That's integration. Expand AI across your branches of all the restaurant chains that you have. That shows scalability. Clearly show why wait times are longer. This shows transparency. And protect customer data like you would follow hygiene codes. That's governance. Key takeaways. Well, the principle of AI business architecture ensures that AI is strategic, valuable, customer focused, scalable, transparent, and ethical. Just like a restaurant balances speed, taste, safety, and customer satisfaction, AI business architecture balances technology, people, and business goals to deliver trusted value. So, AI business architecture is like running a smart restaurant. The strategy is clear, which is to serve great food and keep customers happy. AI predicts ingredient to cut the waste, that's bringing in value. It personalizes menus, that being customer focus. It connects the ordering, cooking, and delivery, that shows integration. The system scales from one cafe to a whole chain, that shows scalability. And just like a restaurant follows the hygiene code, AI protects data and stays compliant. These principles make sure AI isn't just a fancy tech, it's designed to deliver real business value. Summarizing, the principle of AI business architecture ensures that AI is not just deployed but deployed responsibly and strategically. They guarantee that AI initiatives create measurable business value, remain customer focused, scalable across enterprise, and operate with transparency and ethics. For the organization, this means AI is governed as a trusted enterprise capability, one that drives growth and competitiveness while protecting its reputation and stakeholders' confidence. Components of AI business architecture. AI is transforming traditional business model into AI powered ecosystems. You have AI as a service, you have platform economy, digital twins, subscription models, and outcome based pricing. In AI as a service, it's offering AI APIs and services externally. Example, fraud detection APIs sold to fintechs. In platform economy, AI is driving platforms, connecting users and providers. You know about Uber and Amazon. That's a platform economy. Next is replicating assets and processes to optimize operations. That's the digital twins. If anyone wants to know more about digital twin, there's a separate video for this topic. You can have a look into that. Next is personalization engine driving recurring revenue. That's your subscription model. Then in outcome based pricing, it's about charging based on the AI delivered outcome. Example, by reducing energy consumption. Well, AI is reshaping here the traditional business models into AI powered ecosystems such as AI as a service, platform economy, digital twin, subscription model, and outcome based pricing. For the organization, this shift signals a move from one time product to continuous value creation, where revenue, customer engagement, and competitiveness are driven by data and intelligence. Strategically, this evolution requires new governance, new partnerships, and performance metrics to ensure AI driven model delivers sustainable growth while managing its risk and stakeholder trust. The next is from a process perspective, you have customer engagement, risk and compliance, operations, and innovation. Well, conversational AI, personalization, sentiment analysis comes under customer engagement. Automated risk scoring, regulatory reporting comes under risk and compliance. Predictive maintenance, process automation comes under operations. AI powered research and development simulations and generative design comes under innovation. Business processes must be redesigned, not just enhanced, to fully exploit the AI capabilities. Under the operating model for AI, organization must adapt their operating model to manage AI. There are three aspects here: centralized AI center of excellence, federated AI model, or hybrid model. In centralized AI COE, all AI initiatives are governed centrally. Standardization and control are its pros, whereas it may slow down innovation. In a federated AI model, AI is embedded within the business unit but is aligned to the enterprise standards. It has flexibility and domain expertise. That's the pro. But it has a risk of duplication. As the organization grows, and if you are a federated AI model, the duplication aspect could grow exponentially. In a hybrid model, there is central AI governance with a decentralized execution. Now, this is increasingly preferred today. The next is the business roles and responsibilities. You have the chief AI officer who has a strategic oversight of enterprise AI adoption. Then you have a chief data or analytic officer who's responsible for data and AI synergy. Then you have a business unit AI champion who translates the domain needs into AI use cases. Then you have the AI ethics officer who need to ensure compliance with laws and ethical guidelines. These roles embed AI into the business fabric and not just IT. The next is metrics and KPIs. Well, AI business architecture must define measurable outcomes. You will have financial KPIs, which is revenue uplifts, the objective is for cost saving and fraud reduction. Then you have operational KPIs, which is about gaining efficiencies and reducing the process cycle time. Then you have customer KPIs, could be net promoter score or personalization impact. Then you have risk KPIs, which is to review the compliance breach, how much it was prevented, what was the reduction in the breaches in operational risk. So, risk KPIs are critical because this is where how much of a operational risk was reduced could be tracked out. You can know the performance of it. Next is trust metrics, which is about maintaining transparency, explainability, and fairness aspect of it. These are measurable outcomes that must be defined. These metrics ensures AI delivers value beyond the hype. So now business architecture is like a blueprint of how a business works. Its components describe what the business does, how it's structured, and how it delivers value. Here are the main components. You have business strategies and goals. We have actually 8 in this: business strategy and goals, capabilities, value streams, business processes, organization and roles, information and knowledge, policy, governance and rules, technology enablers. Let's go through them in detail. Business strategy and goals defines the why, the mission, the vision, and the objective. Example, a restaurant's goal might be serve healthy, affordable meals quickly. From a capability perspective, what the business must be able to do to achieve its goal, that's capability. Example, the restaurant must cook meals, manage supply chain, serve customer, and handle payments. That's capability. Comes to value streams, the steps or the flow throughs which the business delivers value to customers is your value stream. Example, in a restaurant, you take the order, you cook the meal, you deliver food, and you get the feedback. So that's your value streams, the steps or flows through which the business delivers value to the customer. Then you have the business processes. It's a process example for ordering ingredients, cooking recipes, and billing customers. The detailed activities that support each capability is your business process. From an organization and roles perspective, you have like a chef or waiter or a manager or a supplier as an example. These are the people, the teams, the department that performs the process. That's your organization and roles. From information and knowledge perspective, well, these are customer preferences, sales report, ingredients usage example. That's the data and the insight that the business needs. Next is policies, governance, and rules. The regulation and the guideline that shapes how the business operates. Example in the food safety laws or the hygiene rules or the payment compliance, as an example, as an analogy. So the regulation and guidelines which defines how the business operates is your policy, governance, and the rules aspect. And finally, you have the enablers, the technology enablers, the tools and the system that supports the operations. Could be the point of sale systems, online ordering apps, or kitchen automation as an example, as an analogy. So, as a summarized example of a restaurant, the strategy and goal is to be affordable and provide healthy meals. The capabilities are cooking, serving, and delivery. Value stream is order, cook, serve, deliver, feedback. Process is recipe management, table serving, and the billing process. Organization is the chef, waiter, delivery, or so on. Information is customer preference, the sales data. The food safety standards are the policies. The ordering apps and kitchen display systems are your technology. So, just like a restaurant is carefully designed to serve the customer smoothly, business architecture ensures an organization runs efficiently and delivers value. So, if you summarize it, the business architecture is like running a restaurant. The strategy is the vision, which is serving healthy, affordable meals. Capabilities are what you must do, which is cooking food, managing supplies, and serve the customer. Value streams are the flow, which is taking order, cooking, delivering, and then getting feedbacks. Processes are the detailed steps, which are recipes, billings, and the table services. The organization is the people, the chef, the waiters, and the delivery staffs. Information is customer preference and the sales report. Policies are the food safety rules and the technologies, the POS systems or ordering app. Together, these components makes the restaurant and a business run smoothly and deliver value to the organization as well as to its customer. The key takeaway: the components of business architecture are like the building blocks of a restaurant. Its goals, capabilities, process, people, rules, information, and technology. Together, they form a blueprint that aligns business strategy with daily operations. Industry specific application. Let's take a look at the BFSI sector. AI enhances customers' onboarding, fraud detection, and compliance. It improved customer retention, reduced fraud loss, accelerated loan processing. There are cases wherein AI driven chatbots have reduced the call center cost by 40% on some of the retail bank space. That's one of the applications or application in the BFSI sector. Similarly, in healthcare, AI augments the diagnostics, patient care, and drug discovery. It brings faster diagnosis, better patient outcome, and reduces the R&D cycle. That's bringing value. Example, AI today has shortened the drug discovery timelines from years to months. When we look at telecom sector, AI has improved network performances, customer services, and billing accuracies. It has brought in the higher uptime, it has reduced churn, and it has helped optimize the capital expenditure. Predictive AI has saved millions by preventing outages in 5G rollouts. Coming on to the e-com sector, AI powers personalization, inventory optimization, and fraud detection. It helps in providing higher conversion rates, helped optimize supply chain, and reduce chargebacks. Example, personalized recommendation increase the sales in some of the organizations or the e-commerce businesses by 20% in leading markets. In public sector, well, AI drives the smart city initiatives, helps prevent frauds and digital governance. It enhances citizen services, saving cost in public programs. Example, AI based tax fraud detection saved billions in lost revenues in many of the markets. So, business alignments with governance framework is essential. Example, COBIT. It provides IT governance alignment. AI adapts this control to bias, explainability, and model drift space. The COSO ERM, well, this AI risk, which includes the bias, security, and regulatory, must be integrated into enterprise risk framework. It's essential for business alignment. The ITIL service management space. Embedding AI into IT services delivery process helps with the business alignment. And aligning AI KPIs with strategic performance metrics helps with the balance card aspect. These framework ensures AI supports enterprise strategy without violating compliance obligations. AI business architecture is about making AI fit into the business. Align AI projects with goals, process, people, and value delivery. Think of it as a blueprint that ensures AI isn't just a cool tech, but a useful, scalable, and valuable for the organization. AI governance framework is about making sure AI is used responsibly, ethically, and legally. It sets the rules, policies, and guardrails so AI stays fair, transparent, secure, and compliant. Think of it as a rule book that ensures AI plays safe and builds trust. So, how do they work together? Well, AI business architecture is what AI should do for the business. AI governance framework is how AI should be managed and controlled. Together, they make sure AI is both valuable and trustworthy. Now, if you take an example of a restaurant, well, AI business architecture is a blueprint for value. The restaurant's goal is to serve healthy food quickly. AI predicts ingredients to buy, helping the supply chain. AI personalizes menu suggestions, which is help with the customer engagement. AI chatbots takes online order, which is bringing in operations efficiency. Now here, AI is directly tied to the business value. The next aspect is the AI governance framework, which is the rules and the trust. The restaurant must follow food safety laws. Staff hygiene, secure payments, and allergy labeling builds trust. If rules aren't followed, the restaurant gets fined or loses its customers. Similarly, in AI, governance ensures fairness, privacy, security, and compliance. Key takeaways: AI business architecture is the restaurant's business plan, making sure AI delivers the meal or the value in line with the goals. AI governance framework is the food safety and operation rulebook, as an analogy, ensuring everything is ethical, safe, and compliant. Together, they ensure AI is aligned with strategy and governed responsibly, delivering real value without losing trust. So, if we summarize it, think of AI is in like a business, like running a restaurant. AI business architecture is the business plan. It ensures AI predicts ingredients to cut waste, personalize menu for customers, and run chatbot to take orders, all aligned with the business goals. But just like a restaurant must follow the safety rule for food and hygiene rules, AI needs governance. AI governance is the rule book that ensures data privacy, fairness, and compliance. So the customer can trust the service. Together, business architecture and governance make sure AI is both valuable and responsible. Let's look at some of the case studies. The first one is from a BFSI sector. A global insurer adopts AI driven risk scoring systems. It integrates AI into underwriting workflows. It balanced automations with human oversights. Result: faster policy approvals, reduced claim frauds, higher profitability. Second case study is from retail supply chain perspective. A global retailer integrates AI demand forecasting into its ERP systems. It improves inventory accuracies by 35%, reduces stockouts and overstocks, resulting in significant savings and improved customer satisfaction. The third case is in government services. Tax authority use AI anomaly detection in filings, detecting suspicious transaction with 90% accuracy. Result: billions of recovered in tax fraud prevention. From a challenge perspective, you have five major aspects: strategic misalignment, cultural resistance, regulatory uncertainty, over reliance on AI, on scaling beyond pilots. So, AI projects pursued without clear business value leads to pilots' graveyards. That's the strategic misalignment aspect. Employees would fear job displacement. It requires change management and reskilling. That's your cultural resistance challenge. AI business process may conflict with evolving regulation. So that's your regulatory uncertainty. Risk: there is a risk of de-skilling humans or making organization over dependent on AI. That's over reliance on AI. Many enterprises struggle to embed AI into enterprise wide process. That's a scaling issue. Now let's look at it deeper. Well, when organizations try to align AI with business strategy, they face several challenges. AI projects often focus on technology, not actual business needs. That's misalignment with business goals. An example, a restaurant installs a robot chef because it's trendy. But customers wanted faster delivery. So that's the misalignment. Well, different teams build separate AI solutions without coordination. That's the siloed implementation challenge. Example, the kitchen, the delivery team, the billing system, each use their own tools and nothing connect to each other, thereby delaying the orders. So that's a classic case of siloed implementation. Next is lack of measurable values. Well, hard to prove return on investment from AI is a major challenge today. Example, the restaurant uses AI for menu suggestions but can't show if it really increased the sale. Employee may not trust or adopt the AI. That's a straight case of change resistance. Example, waiters refusing to use a new AI ordering system, preferring handwritten notes. That's a challenge. Next is connecting AI to existing business processes and legacy system is difficult. That's the complex integration challenge. Example, the AI chatbot takes the order, but the old kitchen system doesn't receive them correctly. So that's a integration issue. Now, AI works in pilot tests but fails at the enterprise scale. That's your scalability issue. Example, the restaurant's AI handles 50 orders but crashes when 5,000 orders come in during festivals. That's your scalability issues. AI may not meet the ethical, the legal, or the regulatory requirement. This is where you have a challenge from governance and compliance perspective and gap in compliance. Example, the restaurant forgets the allergy labeling aspect, thereby losing the trust of the customers, and a regulatory intervention is required. A major red flag. So, as an example of the restaurant, if we continue, running AI business is like running a restaurant with new smart systems, cool techs that doesn't match customer needs, teams working in silos so order gets delayed, difficulty showing if the smart menu increases the revenue, waiters resisting the new AI systems, chatbots that don't connect with old kitchen softwares, systems crashing during rush hour, and rules ignored causing fine and trust issues. These are real world challenges of AI business architecture. Key takeaways? Well, there are many, but to summarize it, AI business architecture can be like a restaurant struggling with new smart systems. The owner buys a robot chef, but because it is trendy, but the customer wanted faster delivery. So that's a straight misalignment. The kitchen, the delivery, and the billing each use their own sweet tool, but nothing is connected. That's working in silos. The smart menu can't prove if the sales went up. That's the lack of value. Waiter resists the new ordering app. That's change resistance. And when order floods in during festivals, the system just crashes. That's the scalability issue. Without clear governance, even staff rules get missed or safety rules get missed. That's why aligning AI with business is harder than it looks. So the key takeaways? Well, challenge in AI business architecture comes from misalignment, silos, lack of value proof, resistance, integration pain, scalability issues, and governance gaps. Just like a restaurant, if all parts don't work together smoothly, AI won't deliver the business value it promises. Let's look at some of the best practices. Start with a high value use case. Align the pilot with a measurable return on investment. Second, adopt a hybrid operating model. Balance the central oversight with local innovation. Measure your business outcome, not just technical accuracy. Embed ethics in the business process. Ensure compliance and fairness by design, not as an afterthought. Invest in change management. Reskill your employee. Foster a culture of collaboration. Iterate and scale. Move beyond the proof of concept through modular and replicable designs. Strategic importance. AI business architecture ensures that AI is not technology or technology's sake for technology's sake, but a strategic enabler of business transformation. It provides alignment of AI with business strategy. It provides a roadmap for monetizing AI capabilities. It provides governance to ensure responsible adoption. And it provides a culture of innovation that balances human and machine strength. So, AI business architecture is strategically important because it ensures AI is not just cool tech, but a driver of business growth, trust, and competitive advantage. Make sure AI projects directly support the strategy and not just a side experiment. That's aligning AI with the business goals. Example, a restaurant using AI to predict demand and cut food waste, not buying a robot just because it looks futuristic. Ensure every AI initiative has a clear impact, whether it's bringing in efficiency, revenue, customer loyalty. That's driving measurable value. Example, AI powered personalized menu that actually increases the sale. AI is applied to serve customer better and build trust. That's the objective. Improve the customer experience. Example, a chatbot that takes order quickly and explains if any delay clearly to the customers. That's improving your customer experience. You need to move AI from pilot project to enterprise wide adoption. That's enabling scalability across the organization. An example, a system that works for one restaurant but can scale to a global chain. A clear case of capability to scale. Ensure AI is ethical, transparent, and compliant. That's strengthening your governance and trust. Example, a restaurant following food safety standards to keep customers safe and loyal. Next is companies with better AI alignment would grow faster and adopt quicker, thus creating a competitive advantage in the market. Example, a restaurant that knows exactly what the customer want before they ask stays ahead of the competitors. So, as a day-to-day example, AI, when it predicts ingredients to reduce waste, is supporting cost strategy. That's a clear strategy alignment. When AI personalizes menu, driving more sales, that's bringing in value to the table. When AI is used for faster service and transparent update, that is bringing in a better customer experience. When AI works for one cafe or an international chain similar with no other additional requirement, that shows the scalability of them. When data security and allergy compliance are built within, it builds trust, and that's the governance aspect. When the customer prefers the smart restaurant over competitor, that clearly shows the advantage that is brought to the table. So, AI, in a summary, if I say AI business architecture is like the blueprint of a smart restaurant. Instead of buying a flashy robot chef, AI predicts ingredient to cut waste, personalizes menu to boost sales, and uses chatbot to take order and explain delays. It scales from one cafe to a whole chain and follows safety rules to keep customers trust. That's the power of AI business architecture, making sure AI isn't just a gimmick, but aligned with strategy, delivering real value, trust, and competitive advantage. So, the key takeaway, the strategic importance of AI business architecture is that it connects AI to business success. Just like a well run restaurant aligns service, menu, and safety rules to delight its customers and grow, AI business architecture ensures AI delivers real value, trust, and advantage, not just an experiment. So, in summary, AI business architecture is the strategic layer of AI enterprise architecture, connecting technical foundations to enterprise value. It defines business models, operating structures, processes, and KPIs that transforms AI from isolated projects to organizational transformation. With this layer, enterprise can embed AI into their DNA, achieving efficiency, innovation, and resilience while maintaining compliance and trust. So, the next layer of air is AI governance, which is building on its foundation by defining the rules, accountability, and oversight mechanism that ensures AI systems are ethical, transparent, and compliant with the evolving regulation. With this, we come to the end of part 7, where we covered the AI business architecture aspects. We would move on now to the part 8 of the series. So, as part of this video, we covered the original agenda. We covered the principles of AI business architecture, components of AI business architecture, industry specific applications, AI business architecture and governance framework, case studies. We looked at challenges in business architecture, its best practices, and the strategic importance. Moving forward, we will be going to section 8 of AI governance. This sits at the apex of AI enterprise architecture, ensuring all the lower layers, which is infrastructure, technology, application, information, and business, they all operate within the ethical, legal, and organizational boundaries. So that's section 8. This is your host, Savit Vittal Salian. I'd like to thank you for the time that you have invested till now. See you in part 8.